We all know that the pony community is an arrogant bunch. We all know that these guys boast about everything. They boast about their console sales. They boast about their games. But one of the things that they mostly boast about are their exclusives. Yes, the PlayStation community, the ponies out there, they love to talk about exclusives. Well, it just so happened that the pride and joy of the PlayStation community is not only going onto PC, but Microsoft has found a way to bring every single PlayStation game that came to the PC onto the Xbox. And let's just say that the Xbox community, they are wilding. Make no mistake, the Xbox community is not wilding because of the lack of games, and now they are going to get games because the PlayStation games are coming to the Xbox. No, they are wilding because for a very long time the PlayStation community thought that they were better than other gamers who don't have a PlayStation. Yes, these guys were arrogantly portraying themselves like if they were Puff Daddy.
We have the power. We decide what's hot. If we don't go, nobody goes. If we don't support, nobody supports. We control what's cool. We control what's hot. We control what your kids listen to, what they dance to. We control what's in video games. We control how they wear their pants, sag their pants. We control everything. I'm going to take your souls.
All I could say to that clip is this.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did.
You got to tell him no. But I digress. Today, however, this week rather, we would have been seeing a lot of discussion around Microsoft's new venture of bringing this app onto a console, onto their PC front. And guess what? This is a game changer. Already, we have pony fans losing their minds. In addition to that, we have salty pony bots who are starting to complain about what Xbox is doing.
Some of the purpose,
they were like crap. They were like, repeat the question again.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. What was that? Yeah. Remember, you were like, oh, you're not even paying attention to the podcast.
Yeah, you're not paying attention. Whatever, you know what I mean. So it's like it's been an interesting week because Microsoft came out and did some of the announcements.
Yeah,
that they did. I think what they do, like the AMD announcement, and then also it came out that there's going to be like layoffs and stuff.
And don't worry, guys, concerning the Microsoft layoffs or the rumored layoffs, I would have a discussion on that on Sunday, so look forward to that.
The thing on X, right, like, or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, like, I seen a lot of people on there today, and it was kind of frustrating because everybody's like freaking out that this Windows launcher launches another launcher, right? And you can play PlayStation games. So it's like a launcher launches a launcher of a PC. So it's like a PC launches a PC launcher to play a PC game. And people were freaking out about this. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm like, dude, you guys could have bought a PC at any time in the last few years and played these PlayStation games on a PC. That's what they're doing.
That's
No, crap. I know what you're doing. You are trying to downplay what Microsoft would have achieved.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Need to go to the emergency room? Just walk in?
Yep.
What we are seeing here with this app running on the PC is proof of concept that guess what? This is possible to be ran on a console. And if a console has an app like this where you're able to play or use Steam and be able to play PlayStation games, this is a massive win for any person who decide to go with the Xbox platform. So don't try to downplay what is happening here. You know this is a big deal, crap. Come on.
Right? Just because they label slap Xbox on there doesn't mean that that's an Xbox. And it's the same thing with this VR thing, right? It's like, you can't play VR on an Xbox. Just because they called that a meta, whatever it is, that's not an Xbox VR
No.
headset.
And these ponies are so angry. These ponies are so salty about all the big moves Microsoft is making. Because here we have Microsoft using an existing VR headset, where namely the Quest, to show persons that here what playing Game Pass with the Quest is unlike any other thing. And guess what? The Quest don't need a console to play, but the PlayStation VR does. So all of this is what have these ponies salty. All of this is what have these guys, saying all sorts of crap concerning what Microsoft is doing now with their initiative of Play Anywhere, with their initiative of cloud gaming and so forth. These guys know nothing, and it's very clear that they are saltier than salted fish.
It's not.
You know what I mean? It's like that. That's the frustrating part. Is like, for me, it's like, you're standing at a line and you're trying to say, well, don't pass this line because I'm not going to be a happy consumer then. And I stayed put, and I'm trying to fight that, and so many other people were just like, okay, well, we'll let the games go to PC, no big deal. Okay, well, we'll let them go over here, no big deal. Okay, well, we'll let them go to PlayStation, no big deal. Okay, well, we don't want to even have it. If it's just a PC with Xbox logo, that's fine. Who really cares?
It
We'll
doesn't
let that
matter.
happen. It's like,
Yeah.
they let this company walk all over them, and I don't understand that thought process whatsoever, because it's
Don't worry, crap. I will help you understand that thought process. This video will help you to see why Microsoft is making some of the decisions that they are making currently, and why many Xbox fans are saying that that's okay. They understand why they are doing it. We know that you crap together with a lot of the other Ponybots, Tim Dog, and all of these guys who would have left Xbox. You guys are the golden girls of gaming. You guys don't want to see anything change. You want everything to remain the same. The old consoles were exclusives and so forth. But let me introduce you to Game Over. GG, dog. GG. So sit back, relax, and let's get it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. So guys, before we continue the video, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, and no doubt your subscription would be appreciated. But when you subscribe, you're not doing so for free. You get some of the best Xbox content this side of the internet, and of course, we give you some Nintendo news here and there, and we specialize in the Sony Pony Soul. That is what we are known for. So if this type of content interests you, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button today. Now let's get back to the video. As soon as this app was available on PC, and Xbox fans attempted to try it for themselves to see if it was possible to play PlayStation games via this app. I mean, just look and see how many Xbox fans was trying this out. So what you're seeing here is someone named KY Bob on Twitter, and he is showing how he is launching this Days Gone via this PC app. And as you could see, as the game starts to load, mind you, this is loading on the PC or the handheld, and we are seeing it very clear. Let's see if this PlayStation game would load. Yes, it loaded. Look at this, Days Gone's broken road, broken feelings, broken necks. This is what this app is doing to the PlayStation community. Look at this. Days Gone running very, very, very clear. Now, when it is you think about it, this is a game changer. Let's look at another one.
Okay, just some really interesting Xbox, should we call it handheld? I don't know, handheld gaming PC. Updates. This is the Xbox app running on the ROG Ally, and this is the latest Xbox app. And you'll notice it has Steam games listed now. We've also got Riot Games in here. Basically, this is the latest insider test, and what you'll see is you'll get a new option here, which is called a library and extensions, and it will show your Steam games. So I only have Destiny installed on this device at the moment. Obviously, if you've got a gaming PC, you'll have a bunch of different games installed here. And that's basically how it works. You can launch it here just as you would a Steam game. It's just within the Xbox app. So this is kind of like the start of the Xbox full screen experience, I guess.
And then we have this game, Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now this might upset some ponies, being launched straight from the app, an Xbox app. Look at this. Sony Interactive Entertainment presents what? What are you guys presenting? So what we just watched there is something very, very amazing. Now, if Microsoft would, market this well, if they could pull this off with their next console, this would be a game changer for the entire gaming industry. We don't know how PlayStation will treat with this, but it's very clear that Microsoft is going for the kill shot. Now, what does a PlayStation website have to say about this? Listen to Push Square as they themselves come to the realization that Microsoft themselves are not playing. Listen.
You can now launch first-party PlayStation games through the Xbox PC app in a social media environment which encourages being as antagonistic as possible. We suppose it was only a matter of time before a video of a first-party PlayStation game launching directly from Xbox's new PC app went viral. For those of you who haven't been following the news, Microsoft has been worked on an aggregated library feature for the Xbox PC app on Windows. This effectively allows you to pull in software purchased on other storefronts, such as Steam and the Epic Games Store, as first-party PlayStation games like God of War Ragnarok and Days Gone are available on these digital marketplaces. It means it's now technically possible to launch those games from within the Xbox PC app. While the functionality is restricted to beta testers who are part of the Xbox Insider Initiative for now, this will eventually roll out to everyone. It's a big feature of the upcoming ROG Xbox Ally X, which is effectively a Windows computer in handheld format. But it's important to underline what's actually occurring here. You can't purchase or install any of Sony's games from within the Xbox PC app. What you're seeing in videos is a shortcut to Marvel Spider-Man 2's executable, but it's still booting through Steam. Of course, as the lines blur between PC and console, some are pondering exactly what this could all mean for Sony moving forwards. After all, we know that the next Xbox console will support multiple storefronts as well. I've got to say it is pretty surreal that an Xbox app launches a competitor's game. One user wrote on X, or Twitter, "It's unprecedented," but others responded, "This is literally just a shortcut that opens the game from Steam." This has been a thing on GOG for years.
So yes guys, this is unprecedented to see a PlayStation first party game being launched on anything that is involving Xbox. Question is, how would Sony treat with this? Even better question is how are you guys responding? Let's look at some comments on how my community feels about this. Billionaire says, game over, Xbox has all the games. Joshua Berger says, does this mean you can play PlayStation games on your PC just like you were always able to do? Of course, that's another pony trying to downplay what is happening here. And then we have Picasso. He's saying, let us see how Sony blocks games from going to Xbox. No more being excluded, or what you gonna do? Get those games off Steam. This is a sickness. AJ is saying, I got no words, so he's stunned. Then we have Daniel Debo. He's saying ponies will be sitting with a box of tissues for the tears rolling down their faces. So yes, my community, they are commenting up a storm. I mean, it's exciting times. It's good to see, what Microsoft is doing to change the game, to make gaming fresh. Now, what do you think about everything that is happening? Let me know in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more comments, for more videos from the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.